So this is a song. Oh, they're gonna hear audio. My fault. I was I was downloading a track. Um, I'll keep that in order. But this is Dead Nerves or Nerve Damage. This is a song that I kind of freestyled. Mainly, I was kind of just picking apart what I wanted. I try to get my creative flow. Excuse me. I've been in like a really tough spot where I've kind of been feeling very creatively drained, but I think it's just the fact that I haven't really been trying to up my level. A lot of my music is is very similar in the in lyric sense, and I didn't like that, and that's why I just really haven't released shit. I don't like a lot of what seems to me to be repetitive. Um, of course, I have different like there's a lot of variety and different things, but sometimes there's songs that I'm like, oh, this is cool, but it sounds like this one, and I do like this one. I don't know. Well, like at least like lyric wise, it's like, oh wait, but either that was said in this song or I said something similar. It's just it's stupid. But then there's just something I'm considering pushing out for a single. I don't really care about making sure it goes on any other fucking place as long as it's allowed on YouTube and possibly SoundCloud. At the moment, I just really want to push things out and just see where it takes instead of really trying to focus on um, trying to hit big. I'm tired of that. I thought that it was what I had to do in order for me to be successful or for me to be recognized as an artist. But after maybe 2 3 years of doing music, I've just been like, it's not what I want. I don't want to appeal to the general people. I don't want to appeal in the sense of like the promo, the content. I don't want it to feel overwhelming because I've done content for years. I've I've gone through the whole thing of having to stay the long hours and do the editing, and it's not. I'm not saying it's fucking. It's harder than anything else. I'm not, but it's because I've done it for so long. I've done the promotion. I've like promoting my content out there and doing the whole just the whole everything of when it comes to like YouTube and streaming and shit like that. I feel like for a while I knew where I was going in my own direction, and when I switched to music and stopped doing regular content, it changed. Content changed, and then the more I got into music, music changed, and I really thought I had to follow this guideline and these steps of okay, you could get a community by making it big off a song, but it's like all the having to make the content and put it out and publish it because it's not really. I guess sometimes it doesn't feel natural because it's just like you have to push it out. You have to push out the content. You have to really promote it, and it's not like it is nothing about oh, but you need to promote it. Like it has to happen. That's true, but it shouldn't be a main focus to push out so many different like fucking 10 videos a fucking week about one song and just wish and hope that it fucking blows and like it blows up and you put so many hashtags and different tags or do anything that helps you get an any boost. I know it helps, but it just doesn't feel natural and it just doesn't rub me the right way. Um so I think moving forward, I'm gonna try really hard to do this stuff differently. I have here Odysseus Records. I just want to use this channel to fucking post music, whether it's mine or somebody else's. I want this to be a community driven thing for the most part, where as time goes on, it's not only just my music being posted here, but other people. At some point, I will have like my own personal channel for music, but I really just want to focus on bringing community. Whether it's friends or people that I feel like are good artists or deserve that chance to try and be seen. I will push out their stuff. I will help. Um, and it's important to build community through a healthy and natural way so that you can not only can you make it, but you see others succeed. If you're the only person to succeed, are you really there for the art? You know, the art is personal. It comes from you, and it comes from everybody else. You take inspiration from the things you've seen, the experiences you have, the things you've heard, what you consume, whether it's physically or mentally, digital, etc. It's important to have um, that humanity in you to be like, I want to help people in any way, and this is my way of helping, because I might not be able to fucking do so much shit and give people money or give people a big blow up, but I can give people recognition in a way. I could help them build recognition, um, or I could at least try to. The important thing is that I try, because it's not just for me. I want other people who have this passion to make it. There's room on the top for all of us, and I'm very tired of of the non-natural and just it's just the disgusting garbage that is the spamming of short-term content. And I know that's been like a thing for a while, but it's so different for me. It hits me in a different way, because I really was like, okay, short content's gonna be easier to promote, it's gonna be easier to help, and it was when it first started, but it just became stupid. It feels so lifeless, doesn't have soul. Maybe there's people out there who do the content for it, the promotional rollouts like that, and maybe they have the the passion for it, because they're like, this is fun for me. This is cool to go out and record myself and to edit these. But for me, it's different. I want to, if I do post any short if I do post any short form content, I want it to be different. Like, I want it to be something where I feel is creatively different. Other than that, like, I want to just build a community and platform between the music, the gaming, and the real life shit. I mean, maybe not completely the real life shit, because I don't really have a lot compared to other people. Like, I kind of live a very, very like boring life in a sense at the moment. Um, like, but I want to make the community again, like, community, community, community. I will keep saying it fucking again and again and again. That's what's important. It's important to me. I've lived my life not having a community, in a sense. I didn't have that space. Um, Now I have it, and I'm glad I do have it. And the people that I love and care for, and they care for me and love me, um, it's really over the years opened my eyes. Again, when I was younger, I've always thought of community, because I thought that's what what I would get. But because things just weren't that, and the way that things had gone, it didn't work. And trying to do the content at the time was very stressful, because I didn't know where I was going. So on and off for years, like 5 years doing YouTube was just not very natural. I got some decent, like, some decent numbers, and I did decent, but it just didn't. I wasn't in the right state to feel happy about it. I feel like when I first started and I first noticed, like, my first 100, my first 200 subscribers, I was so happy. But because of so much personal shit that went on, every time I hit like a small milestone, I was like, okay, that's cool. And I just kind of became desensitized, because I wasn't allowing myself to feel. And over this time now, it's just kind of like, oh, I'm a different person. I'm a different man. Just, I want to do this differently. I want to do this on my terms. I finally want to, in a way, express myself. I finally want to just kind of put my creative works out there, whether or not people fuck with it. It's important for me to try it, because if I don't, then what's the point? You know, what's the point of me having a passion and having a heart for this if I do not try to put it out there? If I do not try to make it become something, and it's not a factor of like, oh, I just want the fame, I want the money. It's just like I want to be. I don't. I don't it's kind of weird to say like I don't want to say I want to be seen. I want my art to be seen. I want my creative expansion to be seen. You know, being the plus is me being seen. That is the plus. The pluses come after. I could care less because I've done this without publishing anything for a while. I make songs in my room because whether or not I release it, it's my way. It's my way to express. It's my way to just kind of filter out my thoughts and my feelings and my experiences. It's kind of like a reflection, and I've always been a writer at heart. So I focus on lyrics as much as I can, and now, especially now, I'm trying my best to expand these lyrics and make them a lot more creative and explosive, but also very heartfelt, and just a way to make people feel and give them that sense of feeling seen through that music, because it's like, it's just, again, it's community. That's what this is. And I as nervous as I am, as scared as I am, I have to do it. I have to, because I want to, because it's something that I've dreamt about for so long, and I keep putting it at the back of burner, and I'm like, I'll do it when I have the confidence. I'll do it when I feel ready. But it's like, dude, you'll never be ready. It's like, I'll never be ready until I actually just do it. A lot of people weren't ready to do things. A lot of people weren't ready to go into certain schoolings. A lot of people weren't ready to become parents. Not a lot of people were ready to grow up. Can't ignore it. You can't hide from it. It just kind of happens. Of course, these situations are so different for everybody, but just like examples. But again, it's just, I need to do it for myself and for the people that are out there. Because as much as I've been scared and fucking nervous as hell, constantly anxious, I need to show that I have that fire. I have the burning passion in my heart and in my soul, because this is what matters to me. Thank you for listening to me rant. I want to try and release a song every month on YouTube. It's definitely going to be a little bit of a tough thing to do for me to keep up with. It's going to be hard for me to really plot out how I want to make content for this music, how I want to make it, and where I go in the creative style for it as well. I don't want to do the whole boom, 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 flashy, fast shit. I want to give my things story. I want to make it feel like you're reading a book. I want to make it cinematic. I want to make it just feel like you're not only are you watching something entertaining, but you're a part of it in a way. How, like, if you're in a movie or you're watching a movie and it's like you feel a part of that movie because you feel so inclined on it. You're just there, and you feel so a part of it when you feel that scariness that comes from a horror movie. You feel the excitement or the joy when it comes from comedy. You feel a part of it because you are experiencing your emotions through it. That's what I want this to be: the music, the content, etc. Of course, the gaming is going to be different. The gaming, and if I do any like kind of more personal posts and recordings, or like maybe vlogs or fucking, I don't even think I'll do vlogs. Like, maybe I'll do product reviews, because I used to do tech reviews and shit like that. So like, maybe I'll expand into that later on. But when it comes to the music and it comes to the content I make for the music, I want it to feel cinematic. I want it to feel important. I wanted to make you feel big while keeping it at a base level in a way. Like, again, there's going to be a lot of different fuck arounds to get around. I am stumbling over my words. That made no complete sense. There's going to be a lot of obstacles to hurdle when it comes to planning out the content, but I'll get there in due time. Thank you, and have a lovely day. Peace.